What's going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and it's time to talk about My Hero Academia, episode 18, I think, and then it would be season 2, episode 5. I wanted this video recorded yesterday, but I had some technical difficulties, and now I'm having to re-record the video, so the initial hype is lessened slightly, but I still really fucking loved this episode. It had great pacing, it had great directing, it had great animation. It was just a really, really solid episode. There was also great use of music as well. One thing that's interesting that I want to mention before I forget, so I'm going to kind of go out of order real quick. At the end of the game, Tetsu's team loses, even though they had a lot of points, and it's because the dude from the... what would he have been from? The support class, maybe? I forget what class he was in, but it was the dude with the crazy purple hair. He looks like he fucking hasn't slept in days. That guy. His team managed to steal their points, and Tetsu has no idea how they did it. I feel like that's going to be important. I feel like this guy has a quirk or something that he used to do that. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. That's kind of interesting. Him aside, though, we do get to see a lot of powers from some of the Class B guys, like the chick with the green hair that looks like vines. Well, she can use it like vines. That was pretty obvious just by looking at her, but still we get confirmation. I think the other dude, the crazy-looking dude with like the... I don't even know how to describe him. He has like a bunch of holes, and he's like... ghost-ish? I don't know how to describe that guy, but he shot like liquid from the holes in his face or something, I think, if I remember correctly. I could be completely pulling that out of my ass, but I think I saw him do that. And then we got the asshole who was fucking with Bakugo, and he can copy any quirk for 5 minutes and only one quirk at a time. So he's kind of like Kirby, except not as dark, because Kirby devours his enemy whole to take their power. So that's, you know, it's kind of fucked up. But this guy just has to touch you. He has it for 5 minutes. He's still an asshole, but Bakugo is able to very satisfyingly take him down a peg and take his headbands, which was really cool. All Might even pointed out that they were kind of just not aiming for second place, but sort of at the same time. Like, they were kind of just like, yeah, we have enough, it's fine, let's let the clock run out. And Bakugo's like, nah, dog, I'm going to be number one, I'm going to be at the top. And All Might's like, yeah, that's the attitude you got to have if you're going to succeed. And Bakugo does manage to take, I believe, all their headbands, if I remember correctly. So that's really fucking cool. And again, because this dude was a complete dick, it's really satisfying to see Bakugo take him down a peg. Then over with Todoroki and Deku's team, they're pretty much at a stalemate. Deku's using a good strategy by staying on Todoroki's left side because he doesn't like to use his heat side in combat, or at all, really. But I guess it's mostly... yeah, no, it's combat because he uses it to melt his ice in an earlier episode. But yeah, staying on his left side. But then Ida comes in. Ida uses a new move. He calls it Torque Over, at least in the dub. And he just blitzes them and takes them. And that was badass, dude. The animation and the fucking... that was super fucking sick. He takes the million-point headband, or whatever amount it is, the 10 million point, whatever, but they do manage to take back another one with some good strategy. And then everyone's coming after everyone. Bakugo's there, Todoroki's there, Deku's there. The clock runs out, but it turns out that at the very end, Tokoyami, I believe it is, Tokoyami's Dark Shadow managed to grab one headband that was just enough points to get them through to the next round. And Deku was hilarious when he started crying and he like cracked to the floor. That was great. Like, that was, I've never seen a crying, like, that was really unique. So now we're down to, let's see, there was 4 teams that went on, and there's 4 men in each team, so we're down to 16 people. I just had a thought that the final event could be a tournament. I kind of doubt it, but that'd be interesting. I mean, I like good fights, I like a good tournament. And, you know, schools have, like, wrestling and shit like that, but I don't know. It'll probably be something else. I don't know if it would go full tournament arc on us. But maybe, who knows, 16 people, that could make sense. Or maybe they narrow it down to 8 and then do a tournament or something like that. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know how many more events there are. I think they're taking, like, an hour break, so I feel like it'd be, like, 2 events, hour break, 2 events. And that just makes sense to me, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see. And at the very end of the episode, we have Todoroki confronting Deku. That's really cool. And we have All Might confronting Todoroki's dad, who is Endeavor. I believe, yeah, it's Endeavor. He looks like a badass. He also looks like a dick, and Todoroki clearly has daddy issues with this guy, so we'll see if the next episode explores that. There is like an hour break before the next event, so we could be getting some character building next episode, maybe the next couple episodes for Todoroki, Endeavor. Definitely interested to see what's going on with them, so hopefully we do. And then we move on to the next event, and that'll be fun and all that stuff. So I'm going to give this episode a 9 out of 10. I thought this was a great to almost amazing episode. It was fantastic. I loved the directing, the animation, the music, timing. Dark Shadow is like one of my favorite things ever now. That thumbs up was like amazing. Like, that was almost going to be my thumbnail. It was a really, really great episode with tons of cool uses of the powers. It was awesome. I loved it. So with all that being said, What did you guys think of this episode of My Hero Academia? You can tell me in the comments section below. You can also give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. Both those would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you like what you've seen here, click that little bell to get notifications of when my videos go up. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.